You are turned on to Midwest Outdoors magazine. Since 1967, helping people enjoy the outdoors. Sponsored in part by Rapala Lures, Shakespeare Ugly Stick, America's strongest, most sensitive rod, Northwest Ontario, Canada, Abu Garcia, quality rods and reels for life. This week on Midwest Outdoors, Tony Roach on Lake Mille Lacs, Ted Takasaki on Iowa's Lake Okoboji, and we join veterans as they tackle Lake of the Woods. It all starts right here, right now.
There we go. We're fishing X-Wrap pops. And then one thing about fishing topwater for smallmouth, it's some of the funnest fishing you can have, period. Not a giant, but absolutely exploded on that bait. First cast, that's a good sign. Bait out of its mouth. Like I said, not a giant, but man, absolutely crushed it. Get this girl back in the water. I don't even have the trolling motor down yet. First cast. You know, it's post-spawn. We just had a major cold front come through, and this is the first day of calm winds, calm weather. The sun literally just popped out about an hour ago. We're fishing these X-Wrap pop, and you know, I'm working it slow. I'm putting long pauses in between, and they're hitting it on the pause. Look at that sucker, man. He just wailed on it. It's really important to put those big long pauses in there because they're just rolling up on that bait. They're not coming up out of the water and drilling it. Oh, look at another one chasing it. Big fish, big fish. Oh, and look at that. He just inhaled that X-Wrap pop. You know, just because I'm fishing it slow doesn't mean the fish aren't aggressively hitting it. I'm just working it slow and putting those long pauses so they can come up and look at it, hit it. You know, a lot of these fish, because they are post-spawn, and because we've had these big cold fronts, I mean, surface temps are really only in the lower 60s right now. So these fish are just starting to turn on to that topwater bite. So it's really important to just pause. Look at that, just inhaled that bait. That's a great sign. Nothing better than a topwater bite, I tell you what. Absolutely exciting. That's a nice fish right there. I'll get this girl back in the water. Just pulled into this spot, pitched it out there. You know, it's really hard when you've got a pause like that because topwater is such an exciting bite in general. And when you've got to keep those pauses in there, you know, it's really important, especially with these post-spawn fish. They're just starting on this topwater bite. You know, it's really important to kind of keep those pauses in there and not get too excited and pop, 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 pop away. You got to add those pauses. And you really got to train yourself to do that, to add that pause. It's angry. Oh, not a bad smallmouth. Another nice fish. Nice good color to them. Love catching those bronze backs. What an exciting, fun bite when you can get them on surface baits. Bam. Now that one was a little more aggressive. You know, summertime's arrived when you're getting smallmouth bass on topwater. Everything you love in an X-Wrap, built in a popper. There we go. Another nice bass. I'm using a number 7 X-Pop, you know, perch color. That's the thing, is a lot of these smallmouth are feeding on not only crayfish, but perch as well. And this seems to be a really good color out here on Mille Lacs for these big bronze backs. You know, today I'm using a perch color. I like to stick with a lot of natural colors, especially in these clear glacial lakes. But once you start to get into that stained water, I'll go to real bright colors, real flashy, bright colors. The brighter, the better in stained water. Every time. Big, small, medium, doesn't matter. When they explode, your heart starts pumping. Unbelievable. Again, not a giant, but man, he just exploded on that fish, on that bait there. All right. Yeah, and all I'm doing is just twitch, twitch, pause, pause, twitch, twitch, you know, and really all the bites have come on that pause. The longer it seems like I pause, the better my success rate is with these bass. You know, I've had a lot of them come up and just roll on it, and I just give it a second. You know, your first instinct is to twitch it, but yet you just let it pause, 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 you know, and you gotta leave those pauses in there. It's so hard to add those long pauses in when you're dealing with, you know, a fish that's striking at the surface. It's pretty exciting. See if I can get this girl in the boat. She does not want to come in the boat. Wow, what an absolute beauty. I tell you what, if you want to have a lot of fun catching a lot of big smallmouth on topwater, Rapala X-Rap Pop, one of my favorite baits of all time when it comes to fishing on topwater and surface baits. What a great day, unbelievable. Hey, I'm Tony Roach. Stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.
Looking for your window to the outdoors? We have you covered with a Midwest Outdoors magazine subscription. Call now, 1-800-606-FISH, and for the low price of only $14.95, you receive 12 big issues of Midwest Outdoors magazine. Every month, Midwest Outdoors sends you the ultimate fishing and hunting guide to the outdoors. Call 1-800-606-FISH or visit MidwestOutdoors.com to get your ultimate guide to the outdoors. If you don't have one, you need one.
I'm Ted Takasaki with Midwest Outdoors. We're out here at West Lake Okoboji with a couple of great buddies of mine, Perry Parks and Johnny Campbell. We just got set up. Oh, look at that gill, man. I mean, he's covered my hand. Woohoo! Way to go, Johnny. Nice start, man, right off the bat.
It's not fair, we didn't even have a rods in yet.
I know. Well, what we're out here is we're right off the edge of the weed line, about 15, 16 feet, and Johnny was just using a small little jig with a little teeny minnow, and he was just kind of swimming that jig right over the tops of the weeds. Lake Okoboji here is just an awesome fishery. In fact, what's interesting is that Johnny and I used to come out here right after college, and this is the lake that we actually, or at least I caught my very first walleye. Perry was one of the guides out here, and we used to go out with Perry, and we just had a great time.
Would you get a bluegill?
Nice. All right.
I got a perch.
Oh,
look at that.
Woohoo!
Nice. Yeah, Okoboji is a blue water lake. There's only 3 blue water lakes in the world. West Okoboji is fed by underground springs from the Black Hills. It's a super crystal clear lake. In the spring on a calm day, you can read a newspaper in 20 foot of water. It's unbelievable. Just a beautiful lake.
What we're doing is just put a little 16th ounce jig with a little split shot, add a little weight to the cast. Perry actually showed me this neat little knot here, this little swing knot that I'd never seen before. So it allows that jig to hang horizontally when you throw it. And then just taking the minnow, small little teeny tiny minnow, right through the lips, just like that.
He's a fighter.
Good luck finding a net.
Walleye. Nice walleye.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I don't want to
Beauty.
look in with this 2-pound line. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Even little walleyes.
There's something, you guys.
All right.
Yeah. Crappie.
Nice. Hey,
Oh,
nice
yeah.
crappie.
Yeah, not too bad. What's fun about Okoboji is there's just so many species of fish. We've got great population of nice bluegills, perch. We got some nice perch in the lake, and there are so many coming, it's unbelievable. Nice crappies, yellow bass, silver bass, just, you know, a lot of different species, a lot of fun. Have a smorgasbord of fish this time of year in Okoboji. We have muskies and northerns. You know, I heard of a buddy the other day that had a nice 50-inch muskie, you know, some nice pike. Those are the main predators. And we have some big, oh, Teddy's got a fish.
Tell you what, they're fun to catch, especially on this light tackle that we're using today. I'll help you there, Perry.
Can you get him, Ted?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice smallmouth. I'm telling you what, there's everything in this lake, I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
it's been crazy
I
today.
mean, we kind of drifted off the edge of that weed line, and he was just right on the very outside edge of it. Yep.
Yep. Nice fish.
Ooh.
There we go.
Perfect. Man, I tell you what, right over the top of that weed line right there.
Yeah, there.
Look at that.
Look at those babies. Whoa. Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
No, those are nice.
There's
no
what
doubt.
we're looking for.
No doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the colors in that fish. Just beautiful. Look at the purple and the blues. They're beautiful gills out of West Okoboji.
Bluegills on this light tackle put up a tremendous fight. Look at that one. Oh my God. Oh, look at that guy. That's a nice bluegill right there. And out here on Lake Okaboji, I mean, we've got a lot of deep weed lines and the water's so clear. These walleyes and perch and bluegills all seem to inhabit the same weed line, just like that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Even striped bass. Boy, we had a great day on the water, but so did our buddies. We've got a 5-gallon bucket of fish. This is gonna take us forever.
I don't think so, Teddy. I think I've got the solution. It's the Skinzit fish skinner. I'm gonna demonstrate how to remove the rib bones and take the skin off. We're gonna start by clamping and hitting the throttle. Removes the rib bone, flip it over, it removes the skin. I'm gonna do the other side. There's the rib bone, flip it over. There's your skin. 2 perfect fillets. Some of the great features of the Skinzit is it'll remove the rib bones and remove the skin in just seconds. It's simple to use. You can use it left-handed, right-handed. It has a joystick operation. It has a simple clamping mechanism that moves this up to the roller. This is your throttle that starts the unit. Nothing sharp. No fear of any injuries. You can run the unit, touch it, no problem.
Well, I tell you what, the Skinzit sure made some beautiful fillets. I am hungry and I can't wait to dig into those fried fish.
I'm sure they're gonna be awesome, Ted.
No doubt about that. We had a great day on the water. We caught a lot of different kinds of fish. How do you get some information on the Skinzit?
Everything you need to know is at fishskinner.com.
Well, let's get to these fish. I can't wait. I'm Ted Takasaki in Perry Parks with Midwest Outdoors. We'll be right back.
Looking for your window to the outdoors? We have you covered with a Midwest Outdoors magazine subscription. Call now, 1-800-606-FISH, and for the low price of only $14.95, you receive 12 big issues of Midwest Outdoors magazine. Every month, Midwest Outdoors sends you the ultimate fishing and hunting guide to the outdoors. Call 1-800-606-FISH or visit MidwestOutdoors.com to get your ultimate guide to the outdoors. If you don't have one, you need one.
There you go.
Big fish, big fish.
Nice and easy. Oh, there's Mama.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
fish.
There he is.
Skates it right in like a pro. Way to go,
There
Mr.
we
Foster.
go.
Ow!
Nice.
Tell you what, folks, we're out on Lake of the Woods today. We're with Jim Foster, Tony Haberly, Jack Tente, and Matt Heller. Their guys have served the country. They deserve a great day of fishing. We're out taking advantage of what they got going up here called the Pay It Forward and the Walleye Fest. What they've done is they brought a bunch of vets up. We got about 10 charters out today, taking them all fishing, just helping them enjoy a great day on the water. Oh, that's an eater.
Still cut?
Put that on a sandwich with some lettuce and tartar sauce. You got something.
Good job.
Attaboy, Matty.
That'll work for supper. That's a better one, huh? There we go.
There we go.
That's one we're looking for.
There we go.
Right.
In the boat.
Got him
There
for
we
you
go.
there.
That's a beauty there, Tony. Spin her out.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Pull the rod a little bit up so it'll bend for you. There you go. Let that tip do a little work. Ooh, big northern, just what you were talking about.
Yep.
Big snooty.
Nice
Oh, he's got
fish,
that lure
yeah.
all the way in the mouth, too. There we go.
There we
Way
go.
to go. He's gonna jump right out of there on me. Ooh, he had that plug all the way down, too. Yep, 29 right on the button. Now, Jack, Tony, and Matt here, they're all from Minnesota. All these guys are combat veterans. Actually, Matt and Jim served together also. These three guys actually work for the VA too. What do you do there, Tony?
We do a little bit of outreach on just claims processing. So it's
Yep.
this is our way of giving back.
You know, this Pay It Forward event they've started has been really a good time here. They've teamed it up with what they call Walleye Fest in town too, so they've got kids events in town. They've got some entertainment. Lots to do besides fishing when you're up here, but number one reason for coming to Lake of the Woods is catching walleyes. Ooh, lift that one
And
in
I will
there.
second that with this being
There you go.
right here.
That's the old hot lure from last year right there too.
Hey, don't tell us our secrets, you know?
Secret's out.
Secrets out. There we go.
One thing a lot of people like to do when you're up at Lake of the Woods is have shore lunch. We're gonna pull them up here. We're gonna run in, take a little break from fishing and have a bite to eat and get back out here.
Got him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yep, that's a biggie. Yep, nice and steady with them. Steady, steady pressure. But as you can see, there's a bunch of people fishing up here today. And one of the great things about Lake of the Woods is they've got over 50 full-service resorts that can get you out on the fish. You know, if you're taking the charter, you don't need to bring any tackle, no fishing equipment, just get yourself on the boat. If you'd rather bring up your small boat, there's a lot of great landings, great facilities to get out here and get at these fish. That goes on every weekend all summer long up here. Now for this weekend, they've got the Walleye Fest going along in conjunction with the Pay It Forward event. And we checked in with Joe Henry, the Lake of the Woods tourism director, to get the details. Tell you what, when it comes to hospitality, Baudette, Minnesota's Lake of the Woods, no one does it better. We're with Joe Henry, the tourism director up here.
You know, we've had a great event. We've had an event called Pay It Forward. And what it is we've had 45 injured veterans come up to Lake of the Woods for a 3-night, 2-day fishing extravaganza. Greg, we've had fishing, unbelievable meals and entertainment, and I'll tell you, everybody's happy.
You tie it up with the Walleye Fest, correct?
We do, and Walleye Fest is our community celebration, so we've combined the two. Right now, we're on Main Street in Baudette, Minnesota, having a great time. We had a fresh walleye dinner, now we're having entertainment, and you know what, it's all about giving back to not only the veterans, but also the current troops. You know, we thank you so much for your service or your past service, and Greg, without that, we wouldn't be standing here talking about it right now, would we?
Definitely. If someone wants to get involved, how would they do that?
You know what? If you want to get involved with this event or donate or just participate and come and join us for dinner, you know, our website is lakeofthewoodsmn.com. That's also where you find all the information about our resorts, fishing guides, etc.
Here we go, Maddie.
You got them.
Get him. Get him.
Smallmouth. There you
Yes.
go.
I am a smallie fisherman by heart, and I love them.
That's the thing about Lake of the Woods too. It's a great multi-species fishery. You know, you're gonna catch your walleye, sauger. There's some huge northerns in the lake, and it is world-class smallmouth bass fishing.
Here we go.
Better one too, man.
Yes, here we go, Jim. That's a big guy.
Oh,
Oh, look at him.
oh. There you go. Way to go,
There we
beauty.
go. Oh, look at that.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's a great day of fishing out on the water. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of smiles. You get to see a little bit of the magic of fishing. We didn't think about anything except laughing, having a good time, and meeting new friends and old friends getting together. For Matt, Jim, Jack, Tony, I'm Greg Jones, Midwest Outdoors. We'll be right back.
Hey, my name is Clay Brisbane with Bill's Gun Shop and Range, and this is your handgun shooting tip of the week. You always want to remember to go back to the basics. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're a more advanced shooter. All of the tactics that come through with this all come down to the basics. So make sure you have a good stance. Make sure that your feet are spread apart, and make sure that your shoulders are in front of your hips. Beyond that, it's all about comfort. Make sure that you're not leaning too far forward, but not standing too far straight up. After that, you want to make sure that you have a good grip on the gun. Make sure that your thumbs are not located directly behind the slides. Make sure that they're on the same side. Make sure that you have as much grip contact with your hands as possible. And then finally, make sure you have good trigger control. Don't pull the trigger or even squeeze the trigger. You want to press it. Slow, steady press to the rear. By practicing these basic fundamentals at one of our 3 locations, you will see an immediate improvement in your handgun accuracy and tactical skills. This is Clay Brisbane with Midwest Outdoors, tip of the week. We'll see you at the range.
Looking for your window to the outdoors? We have you covered with a Midwest Outdoors magazine subscription. Call now, 1-800-606-FISH, and for the low price of only $14.95, you receive 12 big issues of Midwest Outdoors magazine. Every month, Midwest Outdoors sends you the ultimate fishing and hunting guide to the outdoors. Call 1-800-606-FISH or visit MidwestOutdoors.com to get your ultimate guide to the outdoors. If you don't have one, you need one.
Hey folks, Mike Iaconelli here. I want you to check out the April issue of Midwest Outdoors. Big article on me in there, and you know what? You're going to find out stuff about me and fishing that I didn't even know. See you soon.